Sometimes I feel like watching from afar. I've been in the storm so long, almost gone. I wanna be ready. No man knows. Tell all my friends I'm coming too. Watching from afar. You got to get ready. Education, inspiration, family. Watching from afar. I've been in a storm so long.
Each day we have a discussion, and I bring you a little information. Hopefully that information makes you think about different things in life. That way you could grow. You grow in some form or some fashion. And I want you to think about capitalism. American capitalism. Is it good for you? Is American capitalism good for you? It's not good for me. I don't think that it's good for me. I think that capitalism has a few flaws that been exploited. And I don't see us going back to what it originally was. The originalization is gone. Because it's all about money, 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 money. That's all it's about it now. Which means you can't go back. Let me hit you with something. Socialism can legitimately stake a claim in the hindrance of the struggle for democratic rights in order to further develop and to give it real content. Indeed, the exercise of democratic freedoms is an essential condition for the human self-emancipation. Do we have to bring in socialism to make some changes? I think we do. We for years, and I think this was the ruling class, the people at the top. For years, they attacked socialism, communism, and all the other isms. They attacked them. Because we had to have somebody to fight. We had to have that boogeyman. They had to make everybody scared so that we would run around with, the chicken with the head cut off. Just like what they do now when they run for office, these politicians. They have one group. They try to make them fight against another group. And then that group has to retaliate. So they constantly fighting each other. And when we're fighting each other, we can't fight the system. If we're fighting each other, we can't fight the system. And we have to fight the system because that makes change. I just want you to think about that for a minute. Maybe some way, somehow, we fight the system. We stand up and say no more. We stand up and we say no more.
Meds. So gas? What are you going to do? So I don't eat this week because I have to take mom to the doctor's tomorrow.
If you could pick one word to describe the economy, your economic situation right now under these conditions, one word to describe that.
I'm desolate. I struggle every day, and now I'm taking care of my mom who's older.
This to us, and this is not normal. A regular person working a W-2 job should not be out here owing thousands of dollars to the IRS come tax season. I would know. I was a W-2 worker for 14 years, and never once has a single childless adult with a 9-to-5 W-2 job had to give the IRS money when I filed. I always got a return. I think maybe Republicans might come to an impasse here when they start filing their taxes. I feel like maybe this might piss some of y'all off enough to start seeing the truth about your boy. Someone like Elon Musk or any one of Donald Trump's oligarch buddies have never even come close to experiencing the emotions that I've been feeling this morning. In fact, they're out here paying $0 in taxes year after year, and they'll pay $0 in taxes this year. And Donald Trump isn't afraid to come out here and get in our faces and say that he doesn't think that the federal government can afford to pay for your child's daycare. They can't afford to take care of your Medicare expenses. They can't afford to do anything for you. So you're paying taxes for what? To blow up elementary schools in Iran.
Okay, so CNBC just published an article about long-term unemployment becoming the status quo in today's job market, and you should read it because everything that you are feeling is in there, okay? The article starts by talking about the numbers. 1 in 4 unemployed people have been job searching for over 6 months. That's 1.8 million Americans. And typically long-term unemployment goes down after a recession, but I think we're actively living in a recession, so this time it's going up. And the individual stories that they share back up this data, right? Like we have a job seeker who was making 6 figures now delivering for DoorDash, and another went through 8 rounds of interviews and still didn't get a job. And someone else applied to 150 jobs in 7 months, made it to 2 final rounds and got no offers and was ghosted. Then we have somebody who had 2 competing job offers in 2022, and now this person went from feeling highly skilled to completely ignored just a couple years later. And his skills haven't changed. If anything, they've improved. And so he shared that either the market is shifting or there's less hiring, and really it's both of those things, right? And we're seeing the patterns now.